A black teen tried to buy a soda at a Lowe's and gets accused of trespassing by a cop that didn't even work there, all right? Let's just go to the video.
They're not buying.
They keep coming here and anybody else come in the store with no problem.
Listen,
you're not walking up on anybody else.
They have been given a trespass warning. They come back in the store, they can be arrested.
When did they get that?
Today.
Where the manager?
Hey guys,
you can go get the manager. I'm not getting the manager. I'm telling you.
I don't care what you telling me, though.
Okay, do you want to leave too?
I don't give about none of that. You harassing my son.
No, I'm not harassing anybody.
Yes, you is. Yes, you is.
Prove it to me. How
every time you come in the store, you got to clean them out.
Yes, I am. Because they have no business.
So they can't come in here and buy
in this store. No.
Why not?
Because they are not purchasing.
So they came back candy. They got to get it out the store.
You're not listening to me. You're not listening.
I don't have to listen to shit you talking about.
Okay, that's fine. They come back in the store. They're being arrested for trespassing. End of story.
End of story. How they trespass?
End of story. I just told you. I just told you.
It sounds like you trying to.
Come on. I just told you.
Let's go.
Okay. That's the teen's dad. So let me give you some background to this story. This video has gone viral, okay? The black teen was accused of trespassing at this Lowe's. In the video, the cop, who has not been identified as of yet, we're working on it, asserted to the teen's dad, Lowe's had issued a trespass warrant against the teen. The video was filmed by the teen's mom. We're not sure exactly when the parents arrived at this scene, but we know they did. Now, there's a follow-up video where the mom speaks to the manager on if there were actual issues with her teenage son, okay? Here's the video from the mom.
How you doing? I was actually coming here to see, is there an age limit, age you have to be to walk through here? Because the cop over there told us that my son can't come in here because he's not with an adult. He said that my son will be arrested if he comes back in here. And I was trying to ask him why he got all hostile. My son is 14. He has 2 friends with him. He said that he's trespassing. I'm like, how is he trespassing?
Yeah, right. It's not trespassing. I ain't never heard of that. I mean, they not doing nothing.
Right. They do this all the time when they go around exercise. They come through here, they walk through here. Sometimes come buy something to drink and just walk around.
If walking around Lowe's and not buying anything is trespassing, I must have several warrants out for my arrest, okay? Literally, I can't remember the last time I actually found what I needed in a Lowe's. These kids did not steal anything. They did not attempt to steal anything. They were not committing any criminal acts whatsoever. And literally, you're able to walk around these stores. Hell, you can window shop. You can just look at items. You can literally go inside of a store and say, I have no intention of buying a damn thing in this store, but I am gonna walk around and look at the merchandise. Go ahead, you can do that. That's not trespassing. That's not trespassing based on the statute, and it's not even trespassing based on settled case law, where some have tried to make that claim before inside of court. Nope, that's not trespassing. You have the ability to enter into this property. You can do it, okay? Let me give you a little more background. The mom said, and I quote, I guess it's against the law for teen black kids to come to Lowe's, according to this cop. He constantly harasses my 14-year-old for nothing. But I tell my son to never argue with adults. Call your parents. And that's what this son did, by the way. He called his parents when this cop told him you're trespassing. Call your parents, and that's what he did. I should not fear for my son's life every time he leaves home, but I do. And damn, inside of the Lowe's building, the manager just said on recording, there's no rule like that here. And that's why the cop said, when the father told him get the manager, the cop said, I'm not getting the manager, because he knew the manager wouldn't back the play. That's why he said, no, I'm not getting the manager. The manager wasn't going to back his play. Many viewers took issue with this cop after it went viral. Let me put up the post from the mom again. I go in stores just looking, just wasting time all the time. But when you're black and a male, it's a different story. The mom says, my son came in to get a soda because he was riding bikes with his friends and was followed and harassed. So the mom is responding there and giving you some more detail, okay? Bottom line, there's no criminal act here, okay? The cop was on a power trip and decided to target young black kids. And this particular teen decided to call his parents and record the incident. All right, Ms. Dahl, what are your thoughts here?
Yeah, he should be also in your Karen section because this is definitely an entitlement. It wouldn't be so bad if he didn't have the authority of a police officer behind him. You're right that there was, any stores have conditional right of going onto their property, and they were not violating one of those conditions. So if he was acting as an agent of Lowe's, I think that family would have a discrimination claim against Lowe's because they're part of a protected class and being denied this conditional right to enter onto the property because of that class. But it sounds like he wasn't even acting on behalf of Lowe's, which would make him instead, I don't know if he was off duty, or exactly what was going on, but if he's so acting as an authority, a police officer, I think there's some sort of abuse of power claim there, an abuse of authority. But it's just that sense of entitlement that somehow he's allowed to tell another customer in the store that they cannot be there. That's basically he's acting in essence like a Karen, and it's because he has a badge. It makes it that much worse.
I'm glad the parents responded. I'm so happy this teen had enough wisdom to call the parents as he has been taught to do, because a lot of times when you have this kind of authority trip by these cops, especially as it relates to young black children, they don't believe those young black children are connected to a family structure. That's their belief. They don't believe they're connected to a larger community that would do what they need to do to hold them accountable. Well, he met the right one today. And we're gonna continue to put this out there until we identify this cop and understand what the penalty phase is for what this cop did, okay?